Alright, so how do you know if you have way too much copper brightener? Okay, if you have too much brightener in your tank, you'll have beautiful copper, right? But let's investigate this. Yeah, I got lots of stuff on my hands. So I can go like this and it breaks. This stuff is super brittle. Okay? See how like it broke. The wire on the inside is flexible and the wire on the copper on the outside is too fragile, we call it, or in this case brittle, and it looks like that. So if you have your lead wires, you can look at your lead wires, and those lead wires will tell you a lot. Here's a bucket of lead wires. Okay, this is what we use to lower the object into the copper sulfate. Okay, so here's another one. I could look at this one. This one, I can barely bend this. Okay, with one hand I cannot bend that. That's awesome copper. And look, it's still shiny, but it doesn't have any, it's not brittle. So this is awesome copper. And same with this one. Okay, that one cracked a little bit right here. So that tank might be a little high in brightener. But you can look at these, and these are really good evidence on where your chemistry is. If you can plate this type of copper, you can plate anything. You know what I mean? Like, really, you could plate the thinnest plastic in the world, and it's still going to be strong because the copper is 100%. So test out your lead wires. Break them. Can you break them? That means you probably have a little bit too much brightener in your tank. And how do you get rid of it? Well, you activate charcoal, filter out the brightener. That's how you get rid of it. And how do you do that? Well, this is a rack filtering mechanism. It's a carboy. It gets sucked into an activated charcoal filter, whole house filter. And so what I do is I just pump it out into the filter, into the carboy, and then I'll spit it back out. So one's a vacuum pump that vacuums it in, and then I have a compressor to blow it back out of a different valve. There's my valve setup if you want to see it. Figure it out. You have a good one. Hope you enjoyed.